Okay, next I want to go over a little bit of foam rolling. So if you don't have a foam roller, great thing to buy. Amazon sells them. This length, it's like 12 to 18 inches is perfect length. And then they call these like massage balls. It's like a hard foam. This is just another option, but this is gonna help you get into some of those muscles that cause the low back tightness, the sciatica type pain later in pregnancy. So ideally what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your foam roller. You are gonna start by simply sitting on it. Now, as the belly gets bigger, this is a little bit harder, but the side that you're going to focus on rolling, you're going to cross that leg over, and your hands are going to go behind you, and you are just going to roll all over, basically, that butt cheek. I tell people to set a timer, kind of rolling, and you want to shift spots. Don't be over the same spot the whole time. If the crossing the leg is not working, basically you can just windshield wiper your hips and roll and get a similar effect. Your body weight plus the baby is going to be plenty. I roll about 30 seconds to a minute on each glute. Switch sides. I like everything to be equal. Again, windshield wiper if that does not feel good to you. But there's a lot of glute tissue, so make sure you're kind of hitting all of the tissue. Next, you're going to come down and get the hamstring, so the back of the leg muscles. You use your other foot to kind of steer, and you're going to roll back and forth along these hamstrings. That's going to be really helpful. And then if you're having swelling, aching down in your calves, you can put it down. I'll go out here so you can see in the lower leg. Play around with where your toe is when you're doing both the hamstrings and the calves, because that's going to get different heads of the gastrocnemius muscle or the calf muscles. Get all those moving. Again, make sure you're doing both sides. Another thing you can grab is a tune-up ball. Some people use a tennis ball, a racket ball, but you can sit on this little ball and just find a tender spot. You can roll if you're really gutsy and you want to, but a lot of times if you just find a trigger point or like a tender spot, you can press your body up to take tension off. You can sink your body in to add tension. But if you just hold and work on some of the wave breathing that we've worked on through that discomfort to release those spots, you can find a few different spots kind of along the sacrum, in the glute, all over. You can even be sitting in like a desk chair or something and have one of these and sit on it, or while you're driving. So I think this is called Posture Magic. I have no affiliation, but also you can buy these on Amazon, which can be really helpful. So I highly recommend foam rolling. When your low back is also super sore, you can roll the back itself or just like help things open up. So you're going to lean back and just give yourself kind of a nice little glute bridge off and roll off to one side of the spine. Ideally, you don't want this on your spine. But again, you can kind of find that pressure point and take some deep breaths. If you want to roll, just make sure you're off the spine in the more muscle belly. So then I'm off to this side, rolling here. Honestly, I like to work through a few minutes of rolling and then jump into the stretching. I call it the smash and stretch. So get some blood flow, get the tissues nice and loosened up, and then move into the stretching video. You can see me a little bit better from this position, that 90-90 sit. So I'm here, this leg's front, this is back, and then you just lean back to stretch the front of this leg, and then switch and stretch there. This one just feels really good. The further back you can go, the better. Open all those up, but those will all be little helpful movements for you as you progress in pregnancy. Reach out with any questions. Hope this helps.